Life is happening for you and not to you. Good day to you, our dear heavenly, empathetic lightworkers. We are very pleased to connect with you on this October day of 2021. As each day of the great apocalypse passes, life on schoolroom planet Earth gets more and more complicated. You, our dear ones, as we have often said, are different from your fellow human brethren that you came to Earth to help. You see more of the big picture of human life than they do. You have overcome much of your programming, while those around you are still caught in the mindset that has been imposed upon them by their governors and controllers. Human beings are eminently programmable, and as the great hologram, the great pantomime stage play that is the 21st century awakening experience, as that pantomime continues, you can see clearly how your brethren are programmed. Mind control is the device that the devil, evil, uses to corrupt mankind, to manipulate and maneuver his behavior. Mind control is what great souls, aspects of God consciousness, came to Earth to experience and eventually overcome. For life on planet Earth is happening for us and not to us. There are no accidents. We are not victims. Humans are all divine souls who have come to Earth and ensconced themselves in human bodies to learn greater love, to refine their personalities, to increase their understanding. In order to learn, they have no memory of their divinity, and so they take on the ideas and beliefs that surround them when they are born. And these ideas, through the ages, denigrate and shame them. For the religions of the world, the planetary beliefs hold that mankind is evil and sinful. Man's inhumanity to man is touted as the cause of all the conflict and wars. Mankind should be ashamed. He cannot look after himself. He must needs give away his power and be governed by those that know better. And yet, the very words, the kind in mankind, the humane in humanity, describe who we truly are. We are divine souls that have come to Earth to learn greater love. And so we, divine souls, come to Earth to experience the opposite of love. We do not love ourselves here, and we live in low-vibrating guilt and shame. This fosters fear in us. Fear, the sad and painful emotion that overtakes us completely, that fosters the belief that danger is all around. Fear, the emotion that takes away all enthusiasm, all excitement and joy. Fear, the emotion that is painfully low in vibration and holds back love. You cannot be in fear and love at the same time. They are mutually exclusive. There is a scale of frequency from fear to love. Fear emotions are shame, guilt, anger, depression, jealousy, rage, false pride, revenge, and many more low-vibrating sensations. Love is not an emotion, for love is a flowing, a glowing, a feeling of deep and enduring knowing of peace and tranquility. Love encompasses joy. Love is light. Love is happy. Love is reverence for all, forgiveness, optimism, trust that all is well. And as the vibration of the individual rises, eventually, ineffable enlightenment. And so, why do we great souls that we are come to Earth from our heavenly blissful existence to experience fear? It does indeed seem to be a conundrum, a confusing puzzle. We humans are great and brave souls indeed to take on this very challenging earthly life, to put our souls in our bodies, our planet Earth material realm communication devices that allow for separation and division, that allow us to be programmed into a belief system of fear that is antithetical, directly opposed to our divine, loving nature. Again, life is happening for us and not to us. We are not victims. We, all of us humans, have chosen freely to come to Earth to experience fear. By having no memory of our divinity, by having an ego, which is our sense of self-importance, of superiority, of division, of separation, by having that ego programmed into negative ideas and fearful emotions, our soul gives us a challenge. Can we break through this mire of imposed negativity, gloom and denigration? Can we make the choice for love when fear and hatred have been programmed into us? And of course, eventually, we all can and will, for we have been given freedom of choice. In each moment of each day, we make the choice for fear or love. And we are given lessons. Lessons are difficult challenges. Divorces, prison sentences, wars, poverty, disease, loss, arguments. The challenges are many and constant. These are in fact not the calamities that they seem to be. These are opportunities for us to choose rightly. These are the many chances that are given us to choose love. And so indeed, life is happening for us and not to us. As we are programmed into fear in the early stages of our life, it is as if we are knitting a scarf. Each stitch is a dysfunctional idea that we have taken as our own. Each stitch is a prejudice or a hatred, a divisive belief that we hold that separates us from our brethren. And as we reach adulthood, we are full of these dysfunctional and alienating ideas that keep us apart from and angry at our brethren who think differently from how we think. We see our way of thinking as the only way to be and think. We are full of hostility to those who have different ideas from our own. These are our dysfunctions. In order to move from fear to love, we needs must let go of our perverted and delusional thinking. We must unravel the scarf of programming that we have knitted for ourselves. Stitch by stitch, we must bring our dysfunctions, our delusions, to the light. Nothing can be healed until it is seen and revealed. As the collective consciousness of humanity is revealing the governmental corruption at this time of awakening, so do we need to reveal our own individual delusions. And so, life is happening for us and not to us. We are not victims, for these challenges are there to bring our delusions to the light, to help us remember who we are. As we increasingly and increasingly choose love, choose forgiveness, we move out of fear into the love vibration. You, our dear Lightworkers, are well into choosing love. You are remembering who you are. You are different, of a higher vibration, a greater love quotient than your brethren. Earth had reached such a low point of the fear vibration. The human schoolroom had become so deep and dark and fear-entrained that mankind could not break out of his programming. He was unable to choose love. Earth was in danger of destroying itself and of destroying all of humanity. And so you, great souls that you are, volunteered to come and help. For you are transducers of light. You have a high frequency that catches the love radiation being poured onto the earth at this time and transmit it into the world around you. This is why it is said, just be, just breathe. Just by being here on earth, you are the salvation of the world. For your brethren had fallen so low in vibration that they could not incorporate the incoming energies into their being. They were too heavily enmeshed in fear. And so, dear ones, be of good cheer, for all is proceeding as it needs to. The planet Earth experience seems to be random. Events, challenges, disasters seem to be haphazard. But there are no accidents in God's plan for the salvation of the earth. All is proceeding as it needs to. You, our dear ones, are feeling ascension symptoms. You are often pleasantly lightheaded, with feelings of love that transcend all other emotions and challenges. You know, in your heart, in your soul, that you are ascending. Yes, you cannot as yet talk honestly and openly with your brethren, for they do not have your knowing. Their universe is still very narrow. They are still in their fear programming. Yet day by day by day, the corruption is coming to the light. The love energies are being poured onto the earth. The dark ones are departing, for they cannot live in the higher vibration of love. They need the fear environment to survive. Love, 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 the heavenly electromagnetic power that runs the universe. Love is slowly but surely taking over as the great revelation, the great awakening continues along its inevitable course. Be of good cheer, dear ones, indeed, for you know who you are. You are the divine in manifestation in a human body, the human material realm communication vehicle. You know what you are. You are a creator. You create as the Creator creates through thought, word, and manifestation. Your inward thinking creates your external reality. And you know how you serve by the amount of light and love you radiate into the world. Yes, life is good and getting better, and the best is yet to come, dear friends. Indeed, the best is yet to come, as humanity inevitably chooses love as the soul's answer to earthly challenges. That was Aita, channeling her higher self. We are blessed beings, indeed.